The exact dates, checks are going out, and money will be distributed for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI, plus announcements in March. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to point out a series of dates through the entire month of March when checks will be going out, money will be distributed, and important announcements will be made, as yet again, we have another busy month upon us, and I want to point out exactly what is going on that we know about as of right now, because these are some key dates, and again, these announcements that will be happening are also pretty important stuff, and again, why I want to bring it to your attention, as well as pointing out all the dates in which money will be distributed for well over 71 million people, and many of you right here in this community. Let's get into it and talk through all the details and those exact dates. Really fast before we do, let me ask you a quick question. Are you looking for honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day? Are you also looking for the latest details, as in announcements, new bills, packages, proposals, anything else like that coming out that may impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, or anything showing up you can possibly grab and or take advantage of, like money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, programs, stimulus checks, monthly checks, and the list goes on and on. Well, if you answered yes to either of those questions or both of those questions, then you are in the right place, because that is exactly my dedication right here on the channel, to do all the research every single day, to boil it all down into these short videos, and to point out anything out there that is going on right now that you can possibly grab or take advantage of, or anything popping up that may impact you, your money, your benefits, and everything else like that. So again, thanks for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. I really do appreciate literally every single one of you here in this community. If you have not done so, do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. We know it's a very busy year so far. It's already been pretty busy so far, and we're not even that far into the year, and it's going to be even more busy as we continue to work closer and closer to November, because we all know what is coming, and they want our attention, right? So as a result of that, I'm going to continue to watch everything closely. We know that fixed income benefits are changing. We know that they're going to be reformed. That is a fact. We know that's happening, but what is that going to look like? We don't know that quite yet. Either way, I'm watching it all closely, advocating on your behalf, and keeping you updated every single day in these short videos. So again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so, and let's get into it and talk about the dates throughout the month of March that I want to point out for you. There's a handful of dates here. Again, all kinds of stuff going on, and this is just what we know about as of right now that I want to bring to your attention. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot more than that that's going on, but this is just what we know about now, and I want to bring this to your attention so we can keep this on the calendar. But again, I'll be right here for you every day, right by your side, pointing out everything that's being announced on a daily basis. All right, so let's buzz through these. So first off, we're going to start out in chronological order. In other words, starting with the first of the month, working our way through the end of the month, and what is going on, and all of these announcements that we do want to pay attention to. Okay. All right. So first off, let's start out with March 1st, right here, right now. What's going on? First off, a number of people out here in the community, millions upon millions of people already got payments today. Okay. So if you got your payment today as an SSI beneficiary, or if you're somebody that generally gets paid on the 3rd of the month, well, guess what? That's on Sunday. Okay. So you're already gotten paid today. Okay. Obviously, they don't pay on weekends. They don't pay on holidays, but Friday before is the day that you get it. Okay. So you should have gotten that payment today. If you're somebody that generally gets your payment from fixed income benefits like Social Security, anything like that, you should have gotten that payment today, if you typically get paid on the 3rd of the month. Now, generally, people that get paid on the 3rd of the month are those people that have been receiving benefits since prior to May of 1997. So if that's your case, then generally you'll get paid on the 3rd of the month, or today, the 1st of the month, if you are somebody who gets that payment on the 3rd, okay? So anyway, when it lands on a weekend or a holiday, obviously you get paid a little bit early. And then again, SSI, obviously you get paid on the 1st of the month as well, okay? So important stuff. Just want to point that out really quickly. Now, next, let's fast forward all the way out until Sunday, okay? Well, okay, let me take that back. 2 Sundays out from now, which is the 10th of the month, okay? Let me point this out really quickly. Now, this doesn't really have a whole lot of impact, but let me point it out really fast here. This is when daylight savings time goes into effect for those of you that live in states that actually do have daylight savings time. So that is on Sunday, so that's like what, a week and a half away or so? Yeah, okay, so Sunday the 10th is when that goes into effect. Next, let's talk about the 12th of the month. This is Tuesday, okay? Tuesday is when the CPI, otherwise known as Consumer Price Index or inflation data, will be released. This is a very important piece of information. okay? We know that inflation has been very abnormally high for the last couple years now, and unfortunately it's probably going to remain pretty high here, but it certainly has come down according to what they're telling us anyway, right? And according to what the numbers are saying here. But anyway, the latest report will be coming out on Tuesday the 12th, and this is in regards to February inflation, okay? The CPI, Consumer Price Index, right and early that morning, we'll be getting it on that day. All right, next, the 13th of the month. This is the second Wednesday. Now, what is this day, right? This is the date in which those of you that receive fixed income benefits who generally get your payment on the second Wednesday of the month, this is when your check will be arriving, okay? Now, this is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 1st of the month and the 10th of the month. Now, this encompasses millions upon millions of beneficiaries, and this is when payments will be arriving for those people that, again, that have a birthday between the 1st and the 10th of the month. This is when your check is arriving, is the second Wednesday, okay? This is what it is, and that is the 13th of March. All right, now, let's fast forward all the way out until the 19th. Interesting. What about the 19th? Well, this is the day in which that spring begins. So if you're one of those people that enjoys spring to begin, well, there is when it happens. It actually happens late in the evening on the 19th of that day, but the first full day of spring will actually be the 20th. So I want to point that out really quickly. I always look forward to that day. It's just saying, right? It's like we're finally turning the corner and weather's getting nice again. So I'm always super excited about that. All right, but anyway, let's talk about the 19th as well. This is when the Federal Reserve also starts their 2-day FOMC meeting. The Free Open Market Committee meeting is what that stands for. But yes, they will be starting this on the 19th and wrapping it up on the 20th. Now, the 20th is also Wednesday, okay? Now, this is the date in which a couple things will be going on. First off, we'll be getting that announcement out of the Federal Reserve to determine what are they going to be doing with interest rates? What are they seeing with the economy? Are they pausing? Are they cutting? Are they raising? What are they doing with interest rates? This is a very important thing that's been going on for the last, year and a half now, at least, as they've been aggressively raising interest rates, and again, making it harder and harder for everyday people like us to borrow money and to pay that money back because interest rates are very high, and when that happens, it gets kind of hard to pay that money back, right? So anyway, we will see what goes on here with this announcement, and again, that'll be happening on the 20th, which is Wednesday. Now, also on the 20th is the third Wednesday of the month, okay? Now, this is the date in which those of you that have a birthday landing between the 11th of the month and the 20th of the month, this is when your checks will be arriving if you're somebody receiving benefits from Social Security, okay? Now, generally, they arrive on the Wednesdays. Again, the second Wednesday, third Wednesday, and the fourth Wednesday. This is the third Wednesday of the month. This is the 20th, okay? So again, birthdays between the 11th and the 20th of the month, this is when checks will be arriving for those individuals as well. Got that? All right, so now let's fast forward all the way out until the 27th of the month. This is the fourth Wednesday of the month. This is the date in which those individuals that have a birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month, this is when your check will be arriving, the fourth Wednesday, okay? The Wednesdays, as I like to say, right? So anyway, this is the date that those payments will be arriving, again, for millions and millions of beneficiaries. Again, birthdays landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month. And regardless of how you get your payment, all of these payments will be going out to your regular payment method unless you have changed that, whether it's a checking account, a savings account, a direct express card, however you typically get your payment, it'll be loaded onto there unless you have changed that for some reason, okay? But I'm just saying, in general, the vast majority of people will continue to get their payments in the same method they've always received them over the last several years, okay? So that is what I wanted to point out for you. So these are the key dates I wanted to point out for you. Again, a couple little bonuses in there like daylight savings time and the first day of spring and stuff like that. But again, just want to bring that to your attention really quickly, just because it is at the same time kind of important. If the clocks change, well then we probably want to know about that, right? So anyway, want to bring that to your attention. Now, one more quick thing as well. I've seen a few comments over the last couple months here where people have been reaching out saying, I never got the COLA. What's going on here? When am I going to get the COLA? You should have gotten that as of your January payment. So if you did not get that payment as in the higher COLA because of your within your January payment, then you should be calling Social Security. But here's the thing. I want to say this really quickly, okay? It might seem like you never got the COLA. But what I would highly encourage you to do is look at the paper that you got back in December that they mailed out to everybody, or log on to your My Social Security account and take a look. You probably got the COLA, but it seems like you did not get the COLA because the Medicare Part B premium has taken a lot of the COLA away from a lot of people, okay? Remember, the Medicare Part B premium went up by nearly $10. $9.80 is how much it went up. in 2024. Okay, so just take a look at that and look, you probably got the COLA. I'm just saying, okay. It might be easy to think like, hey, I never got the COLA, but depends on how much your benefit is and things like that. The Medicare Part B premium probably ate up a huge percentage of the COLA, making it look like you never got it. Okay, I'm just saying. But if you truly did not get the COLA for some weird reason, I would call Social Security, but I would look at all your information first before you jump on a call with them because, I'm just saying that's probably what happened. The COLA would have been applied automatically. You don't need to do anything about it. It would actually probably be very rare that somebody actually didn't get the COLA applied. Okay, just saying. So anyway, hope these dates help you out. Again, I want to keep you posted on what's going on. This is what we know about now. I guarantee you there's going to be a way more going out and things happening in March than just what I mentioned here in this video. But these are some of the key dates I wanted to bring to your attention. Anyway, hope this helps you. Again, as always, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Share the video with your friends on your social media. There's a share button right down below. Subscribe to the channel. Totally free to do so. There's a subscribe button down below. And also go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel, including those that I have linked down below in the description or at the top of the comments section. So again, enjoy your day. Hope you're having a nice one, and I'll catch you